won't shoot if you give me all the loot. Hit that boy, you know I shoot, I'm a villain. Keep on working, you know I'm a supervillain.
And hello, and welcome everyone back to another what should be thrilling installment of Capes and Crooks. As always, I am your Dungeon Master, or I guess as far as this game would go, your Warden, Cape Joel, and joining me is my wonderful friends, my beautiful Deadbeats. Hello everyone, how are you doing?
How's it going?
Doing good.
Doing so good.
We've been called the Deadbeats before? I don't remember that one.
Well, that is...
I've definitely been called a deadbeat before.
It is your Suicide Squad stand-in name. I am trying to get it over. See, I gotta get the name over so I can put it on, like, t-shirts and hats and shit. That's the end goal.
There you go.
Which, there are actually some, like, merch stuff from this game over on my TeePublic store. It's not, like, great merch because I'm bad at that stuff, but if you want some poorly, screen scan stuff, you can get it.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like we should point out we are not associated with the Kickstarter Capes and Crooks.
Yeah, they...
apparently a thing.
Yeah, they...
Is that a thing?
Yes, it is. They wrote me about that, actually. It took them 4 episodes to hunt me down, but they did.
All right, so are they wrote, what do they, wait, what?
They're,
What's happening?
they're cool, they're nice, they're like, hey, you know, we're running a campaign and it looks like your thing is getting more views than our thing, so, you know,
Whoops.
Are you gonna change it? I'm like, nah, but, like, when I'm done Capes and Crooks, it's probably gonna be, like, Capes and Cowboys or Capes and Cutthroats or something, so I'm not gonna be sitting on this forever, and we had an amicable agreement on that. They're like, oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay.
So they were nice, they were cool about it. I figured we would have to talk about this at some point, and now we are.
Oh, man. I mean, I was ready to get into some gangster shit. That
Yeah,
sounded
really.
fun.
Some turf war. And
Yeah, I was auditioning for someone was putting together this horror podcast, and they asked me, do you have any experience doing podcasts? And I'm like, well, this is close enough, so let me find a link to
cool.
it. So I typed in Capes and Crooks into YouTube, and it was like a war between these two things going back and forth with almost very similar dates at the exact same time. So like,
wow. The odds are super crazy. In my defense, I was actually going to call the show Capes and Criminals when it started. In fact, if you go back in my file history, that was the working title for it. But at the last second when I was making the thumbnail, I'm like, nah, Crooks is better because it's a shorter word and it looks nicer on the thumbnail.
Hey, Joel, I promise you the odds aren't super crazy.
But yeah,
It's just kind of the reality I live in.
But yeah, they were cool about it, so that's nice. But yes,
That's good.
Well, I wanted to pitch that we call this, like, going forward, like the meta podcast. Does that
Oh
work?
Meta?
yes,
Yeah,
I like it.
I like
Yeah,
Meta. That's
we
a strong name.
Yeah.
I got a logo idea.
It's never been done before. That's what I like about it.
I like it. I like it. It's fresh. It's original. Should we be called the meta? Maybe. I think
That's
the
meta.
give it a logo that looks like an Ouroboros or something else incredibly threatening and ominous.
Like a person, you told a person about an Xbox controller and they drew it just from like, and you're bad at describing things.
Love it. Love everything about it. So, when last we met, everyone, a lot had gone down. You had a big, mission in New York, and we're still kind of dealing with the fallout right about now as we join our newest adventure. You are all still in the sub-basement of the Dubois Penitentiary. It's been a few weeks following the big New York job. You still can't believe you managed to pull all of that off, and without throwing a single punch. I'm still amazed, honestly. You guys really...
Getting our missions mixed up in my head. It's been 3 months.
The last mission was the one where you, had to track down a bunch of bank robbers who were totally not the wrecking crew.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the last one.
Was that it?
That was the last
Oh,
one.
yes. We did that before we went to the mansion, and then
Yes.
we ran out of the mansion.
Right.
Okay, because that's the part I remember.
Am I gonna have to start sending you guys Cole notes of your own adventures?
Oh, that would be great if you could.
Maybe I will, Josh. Maybe I will. Now, you're all hanging out there in your prison clothes, and you see on television that Crowbar and the rest of the demo boys were eventually arrested for their robberies, but to your surprise, Crackshot, the totally not Hawkeye superhero whose pass you keep seeming to cross with, you took an upper decker in his toilet and you almost stole the glory for this mission from him, he didn't get the credit for bringing down the gang, mainly because Splendini blinded the shit out of him.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
how
On the
I
next
do
episode,
it.
we crash his upcoming Disney Plus show.
Ooh, don't give me ideas. Eventually, the credit for bringing down the robbery gang actually went to the agents of HOSE. That's Homeland Office of Super Espionage. They're being heralded as the heroes of the day. They managed to return most of the stolen money, minus a couple $1 million here and there, and also minus one mysterious computer drive, the thing that Walters actually sent you to pick up in the first place. The Demo Boy's big robbery trial is actually set for next month, you discover, and there is a very high chance that they could probably get locked up in the Dubois Penitentiary right next to you guys. So here's hoping they don't hold a grudge.
I keep a knife on me.
I have to point out, you're Canadian, and you could not have figured out a way to put an R at the end of that big secret name.
Oh, Hoser, trust me, I went through like 3 different variations before I ended on that one. I just thought Agents of Hose was funny. Now, while you did actually hand back the mysterious stolen drive to Warden Walters, not before TechNoid, you actually made a digital copy and stored it within your own Android memory banks. You found out, though, due to a very poor roll, that it was going to take you a very long time to decode the information on it if you were to do it yourself. So far, you've only been able to glean one recurring phrase that seems to show up in the drive over and over again, and that is the phrase Project Custodes.
Okay. Sorry, guys. 3 months. That's all I got.
That's all you got. Now, TechNoid, you had also mentioned, too, in the last episode about maybe trying to find someone to help you, maybe someone who's a little bit more tech-savvy, and in the weeks that you've had off, 2 names you've actually managed to drum up. One of them is Tech Nelly over in the women's wing. You don't actually know anyone in the women's wing, but Paul's actually been here long enough, so he actually knows some women.
I'm an ally.
Indeed. And the other name on your list was Drone Striker, a little dwarf of a man, expert with computers, robbed several jewelry stores with custom military drones. He found Jesus while getting locked up, and you keep seeing his name on a sign-up sheet for the weekly prayer meetings in the chapel. They really wanted you to join, given all the voices in your head being religious in nature, but when you have your collar on, you don't really feel that.
No. I actually think clearly with the collar on, so I've never hit those meetings yet.
Also, too, don't forget, TechNoid, you can roll on the Artificer table there and get a brand new stim pack for yourself.
That's right. We were rolling, 4?
It was a 6, I do believe, and you think I would remember to get the frickin' thing up that reminds me. But yes, your little thing, and I hope you're, keeping a tally of all the ones you have, because you actually have a couple.
Yeah. I just rolled a 6 on this one.
Okay.
So 6 is going to be...
Okay, again, I don't have it. We'll come back to that. Just remember that he has a 6 and that he is owed a stim pack when I get a chance to do it. God, I knew I forgot. I have 100 pages in front of me. I knew I forgot one thing.
You're all good. I've
There
already
you
used one stim pack, and I've got 2 others.
There
so
you go. Yeah, you've been sitting on them. Yeah, they might be able to help you out. Now, Paul, in the last episode, you told your lawyer, one D. Greer, to get you information on the head of Dubois Prison Security, Rhett Bannerman. And to your surprise, old-ass Greer actually came through, and you now have a full dossier on Rhett Bannerman waiting for you in your cell.
Nice.
Would you like to look into it?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, yes.
All right, so some of this stuff you already knew, like how he played college football for the Louisiana Wildcats, because it's always the freaking Wildcats.
Give me stats. I want to know how poorly he did.
Well, he actually seemed like he was going to get drafted there in his senior year until an ACL tear stopped that from happening.
Coach Bombay himself. I love it.
So with his sports dreams dashed, he ended up doing 2 tours of action in the Middle Eastern conflict. Which Middle Eastern conflict? Make up your mind. But
the
joke that will be eternally updated.
For real. Insert war here. Yeah.
Wow. So he wasn't smart at all. He had a chance to go to college, ruined his athletic route, and then said, "To the desert I go." I love it. As a person who was in the army, I love it.
Hey, Red Bannerman's stories are like lots of people's stories, bro. He would end up getting dishonorably discharged. That info seems to actually be redacted on your page, and it doesn't pick up later until he ended up getting hired by a rising star in the intelligence community, one Ambrosia Walters, who recruited him to be the head of her brand new prison staff. He also has an ex-wife named Karen, who is still living in the area, and after the divorce, she went back to using her maiden name, Karen Simonson. They also have a 12-year-old son, Rhett Jr., or RJ for short.
Was there a stated reason for the divorce in the paperwork?
The oh-so-classic irreconcilable differences.
Okay, cool. She was not happy. Love it. All right.
They fully disagreed on who should have won Great British Bake Off.
Look, I'm just saying, those cupcakes were subpar, bro.
And I'm just saying, you should have just agreed with her. Now you're alone. Now you're alone and you have no cupcake.
Just agree that it had a soggy bottom or whatever it is, whatever the terminology is.
Was it worth it? Was the studio apartment worth it?
Hey now, Red Bannerman doesn't have nothing. He has all you guys forever up his ass.
That's worse.
Yeah.
He has a negative.
Now, speaking of there, Mr. Monk, you had also had a little leftover from the previous adventure, and that is you had cut a backroom deal with a man by the name of Lee Hama, a senior member of the Red Oni Yakuza clan, in hopes of getting information on the Demo Boys' whereabouts. You got that info, but you didn't end up honoring your end of the bargain by bringing Hama the Demo Boys' gold statue of Cortez. Has Monk been trying to do anything to rectify this situation in the last couple weeks?
I'm currently doing my own schemes to try and create a fake speedster superhero in my old town made out of the old villain of former dead superhero.
Yeah.
I've got my own things going on.
Alrighty then.
I don't have time for Red Onis.
Fair enough then.
I figure, like most rich Americans, I can ignore that problem and it will eventually go away.
Go away.
Or when it comes back, you can just repel it with more money.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love everything about it. Now, with all the old business out of the way, we can get on to new business. And that is the current weather climate in St.Rogue, Louisiana, where you all are currently situated, has been pretty bad the last 2 days. The TV news says they expect Hurricane Geffen to make landfall at some point. You're not too worried because Deadbeat HQ is, as I said before, in a secret sub-basement, but Walters and the other guards actually seem genuinely worried and on edge, and you wonder if this will affect your next mission. But before any of that happens, I free you all to do any side objectives and prep that you want before we move on with that.
You know, I'm gonna stretch my legs. There's that like monkey mechanic around here, right?
Yeah, Grease Monkey.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Can he like make me something for me to hide that maybe the guards and them don't know about?
You can certainly ask him.
All right, I want some of those like extended jumper boots, like moon boots.
All right,
Quick getaways.
You find Grease Monkey in the garage there. He's tuning up the off spray, as he often does. And, you know, his eyes catch yours, and he gives you a greeting. Oh, God, what was Grease Monkey's voice again? Oh, yeah, he was up here doing a Tony Hale type thing. Oh, hey, Paul, what's up?
Yeah, what's going on, man? I need escape boots, if that makes any sense. You picking up what I'm putting down?
I think I might be picking up what you're laying down now. Obviously, I can't just give you that sort of stuff. I mean, you know, it's not gonna come cheap. You know, parts are hard. You know, they're always, you know.
I pull my sword out of my cane and I kind of press it up against his kidneys.
Ah, shit. So this is what we're doing, right, man? Shit,
This is what we're doing, man. I'm sorry. Look, we got a guy here who's just kind of like fucked over, like the Japanese mafia, maybe. So I feel like that's gonna come back and bite us in a big way further down the road, and I just want to be prepared for when Chekhov's gun goes off. You know what I mean?
Roll an intimidation, and I will say roll it with advantage.
All right, I got a 15.
Okay, that's exactly what you need. Ah, god damn it. Either you cut my throat or Walter stops my frickin' heart. God damn it. He's a frickin' grease monkey can't win.
Cut your throat, buddy. I would puncture your kidney where my knife is pointed.
Oh, I guess that's fine. All right, I'll get to work. What do you want? So you want jumpy boots? You want, like, boots of springing and striding? I think I can make that happen.
Boots of striding, something that would, like, bounce me out the scene right quick if I needed to, like, do a quick escape.
Okay, it's gonna take me about 24 hours to get all the parts together, but I think I can make it happen.
Do whatever you need. You're a great simian.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's just nice to hear.
All right, I'm sorry about the kidney threats.
I mean,
let me get out of your hair.
I mean,
you have a lot of it.
It's prison. I'm used to being threatened and intimidated, so like, it's really on me.
Hey, well, date this weekend. I'd love to take you out.
Oh wow.
What's happening?
What's happening right now?
Oh, it's the storm. It's the storm. It's a Hurricane Geffen. It's coming in. It's coming on. Is that a low-flying plane?
Car.
Who's got low-flying planes?
It's not on my end.
Anything? Okay,
me.
It's getting quiet. It's gone now.
All right. Okay.
All right. So that's Paul's side objective done. Anyone else have any side objectives they would like to see too?
I'd like to find out what the hell that was.
Roll an investigation. With disadvantage, because I don't know.
A 2, never mind.
You'll never know. It'll forever be a mystery.
It is lost to the sands of time.
There you go.
I'm not using that dice tonight.
Guess not. But yeah, if anyone wanted to make any calls or look into the drives or anything else, this would be the time to do it.
Okay, so Paul's my man on the inside because he's the ally.
Yes. If you wanted to talk to TechNoid, and then of course if you want to talk to Drone Striker, which Drone Striker you could actually meet face to face because he's in the dude's wing.
All right. I don't like talking down to people, but let's go meet the little person.
All right, there you go. So you rouse some of the guards, and they're only supposed to let you leave to talk to your lawyer, do visits and religious stuff, and as this falls onto religious stuff, they take you up. 2 guards kind of flank you on either side. They lead you to the elevator that you've seen Paul and Mr.Monke go through, but you yourself have never actually gone through until right now. They take you up the secret hatch that leads to the musty old broom closet and to the rest of the prison. Now, instead of going to the right, which is the visitor center, which is where Monke and Paul have been going to talk to their lawyers, you go to the left, which is where the prison chapel is located, past the other good behavior villains who are all allowed more leeway, like Danny Escher, the art-themed super criminal who manipulates space with his quantum pen. Thank you to the patron who pitched Danny. That one's yours.
That's a good one.
It is. I was pretty. Yeah, that one's pretty solid. He's just sitting there mopping. He kind of gives you the head nod and everything.
Okay.
The guards end up shoving you inside the chapel, and you see several people are already sitting around in a big circle doing Bible study. There's Action Jackson, who can slow down and speed up time with his belt buckle. Gorilla, who was a biker gang leader who got cursed to turn into an ape-man. And the guy you've actually come to see, Drone Striker, as well as the guy actually leading the prayer group, marijuana-themed supervillain Ganja John.
Oh, Ganja John.
Yep.
Can we recruit Ganja John for the next mission? Just asking, out of curiosity.
I mean, he is a good behavior prisoner, so you'd have to work pretty hard.
All right, fair.
He's really working his program, Ganja John, you see. He sees you right away when you step in, TechNoid Ganja John, and he's the first to introduce himself. Hey, man, you're that TechNoid guy. So glad you could finally come and join us, man.
I'm happy to be here. Heard good things about you. Look me up a little bit later. Might be able to work out something.
Oh, that's real great, man. You know, we're just sitting here in a circle talking about all the things that we're thankful for. And, you know, then I'm going to give a passage, and then, you know, we're going to draw a picture with macaroni and sparkles.
I am so sorry I did not bring enough macaroni for everybody tonight.
Oh, that's all right, man. He ruffles around in his beard, and macaroni starts falling out of it.
I'm just nodding. Right. Okay. Hey, Johnny boy, I'm actually here to talk to the little man.
Oh yeah, Drone Striker. Yeah, he's really come along. You know, he's a great parishioner. You know, if you need like an accountability or something, you know, I think he'd be great. You know.
I have so much stuff that I need to be accountable for. You have no idea. That warms my electric heart.
Oh man, this is just so great to see. I'll leave you to it. We're reading Corinthians 21:33.
Can't say it was one of my favorites.
oh, that's gonna be great when we bring it up in group. I know you're gonna fit in here real well, TechNoid.
I will do my research. That is in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Alrighty then. So he kind of leaves you be there, and yeah, everyone's kind of spread out across the room now, reading from their King James Bibles.
Okay. I'll be specific for the version. I was like, all right, all right.
The same ones you have in every hotel.
Oh, but parishioners got it.
Yeah, they like the eloquence of it more than anything.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, they use a really nice typography. I really do have to give it to them for that design.
It's a more poetic translation, I think. Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'm meeting with
Drone Striker.
Drone Striker. I'm gonna have to write that down. Hey, Drone Striker.
Yeah.
I'm here to talk to you really quickly. I've seen the light. Obviously, you know, I'm like on this religious mission to atone for all my digital sins.
Oh, yeah.
There are many. Sometimes you just download the wrong file and you can't get rid of it. It wasn't me. You can't blame me for that stuff. It's bloatware, right?
I right-clicked on so many NFTs. I'm sorry.
Drone Striker invented NFTs. I'm sorry, it was him. That's why he's in jail. It wasn't the robberies.
Forgive me, Father, for I have right-clicked so many images and NFTs. I've seen the light. I need your help. I need to delve deeper into the scripture. I need a better understanding. I need to really come to grips and really challenge myself on some truths that I'm not really ready to face, but I know I need to.
Roll a persuasion, but I'll say with advantage because I'm starting to believe you.
This is heartfelt.
Very.
Ooh, that is a 17.
He had me from
Plus 2 is a 19.
That's very good. TechNoid. I'll help you. No, that's what it sounds like. This is Drone Striker.
Drone Striker's been hanging out with Ganja John a lot.
A little bit.
I reach over really quickly, just kind of tap like a little noddle on the back of my ear, and I pull out this encrypted file that I've had forever.
Right.
And I hand it to him. I'm like, look, I can't. And I kind of look around really quickly. You know that we do shady shit. We go on some missions. We've seen some stuff. This stays between you and I.
He seems genuinely a little surprised, but then he also wants to seem cool at the same time. Yeah, I totally know that. Yeah, you can trust me, brother TechNoid. It's cool. You know, but we're all here with the Lord and everything. So you know, do unto each other, help your neighbor, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. We actually on the last mission we came across a group of Templars.
What?
And a secret society where they had the code for the New Testament.
What?
We need your help decoding this. You would actually be remembered in the history books and have great little stained glass paintings made of you if you can help me decipher what's on this chip.
His eyes light up. You can count on me, man. You can count on Drone Striker. I'll get it done.
Drone Striker, I knew that just, I don't want to say I had a feeling. I just felt like someone mentioned your name. And I feel like, I don't know who it was, but it was really important for me to hear it and to really listen.
I think it was God. Just to get really fucking meta on this one.
It could have been.
God who rolls the dice of the universe. All right,
The Bible is a trilogy. Apparently.
Oh,
We're finding
shit.
out.
All right then. So yeah, you pass your thing off to him. Do you sit quietly here for the rest of Bible study, or do you peace out now? Because like no one's stopping you. Come and go when you please.
I kind of like hang out for a minute, and then I see the free coffee and donuts, and then I go over there for the free coffee and donuts.
The best part of Bible study.
Totally, and the best part is that the coffee is terrible.
Oh yeah.
But it's cleaning out some of like the crinky gears that I had in my left arm. So this is great. And then they start singing a hymn, and that's when I leave.
33 skidoo.
No, you wait for a music break to leave. That's what
That's
you
it.
usually do at those kind of meetings.
Yeah.
So yeah, you knock on the glass window there, and the two guards that brought you begin leading you back to the hatch and to the cell. As you walk through the walls of the prison, though, you really start to hear the wind howl outside. The rain is splattering against the windows with big wet thuds. It's getting really ugly out there. In fact, the power also ever so briefly cuts in and out for 2 whole seconds, and at that point, the only thing you can actually see in the dark is the green glow of your power-inhibiting collar, which lets you know, crap, these things are on its own power source. Shit.
Oh, that's good.
The whirling of the backup generators begins to fill your ears, but when the lights come back on, you begin to realize something. You're alone in this hallway right now. The 2 guards that were leading you are nowhere to be found, and standing at the other end of the hall are 2 very large inmates in orange Gen Pop jumpsuits, one dark-skinned, one fair-skinned, and in their hands you can see the glint of homemade shivs.
Do I have my cane with me?
Oh, you're still in the sub-basement. This is Kurt. This is all what's happening with Kurt right now.
This is
I
the
was about to
TechNoid
get
show right
jumped
now.
shit.
It sure looks that way.
Okay. So the collar's still on me.
Collars are still on. They're wearing collars too.
Okay, so everyone's at the same level right now except they've got shivs.
They got shivs, and there's 2 of them and 1 of you.
Okay, my usual regular attributes of having like a thin steel skin armor is still...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, as a robot man, your armor can't be taken off, so your armor class is actually still the same.
Awesome, but knives still scare me.
Knives are still kind of bad.
All right, look, honestly, I'm just going to throw it out there really quickly. Guys, what's... You got a third one of those for your friend?
The blonde skin guy there, or the blonde haired guy, starts moving his shiv around in your general direction. He says, "This beatdown was meant for your bear friend, but you'll carry the message back for us, won't you?"
What do you have against Mr.Monke?
Oh, we have nothing against him, except for all the commissary money the Red Oni are gonna pay us for fucking him up, but we'll fuck up one of his friends just fine.
This is why I got escape boots. I knew this shit was gonna go down.
I would give anything for Mario boots right now. Okay. So I have nothing to do with this. You think I'm his friend, even though we're all forced on the same team against our lives. And you think this is going to send the message back to your... Hold on. Who sent you? This is dumb. Can you go back and tell your boss this is dumb?
Team, what the hell are you talking about? Hey, you sound like a man who doesn't want to get stabbed is what you sound like.
Okay. Here's the deal. I beat you up, and no one even mentions this because this is stupid.
I still kind of want to stab you, though.
Okay, cool. You can try to stab me, but I'm going to kick your ass.
All right, then. So, tell you what, we're because this isn't a traditional fight, I will roll, you will roll, and whoever gets rolled higher will get to move first. D20.
Let's go. Dude, shit, 7.
Natural 20.
Oh, crap.
Oof.
Okay.
I think one of the many voices in TechNoid's head just wrote a check that his ass cannot cash.
Cannot cash. So one of the guys grabs you from behind, and the other guy gets ready to work you over with the shiv, and that is going to be 2d8s of damage before you get to move again. Again, you can do anything else in this room, too. You know, don't feel like fighting is your only recourse if you want to get out of this some other way, and that's going to be, ooh, that's an 8. 8, 5.
Get my butt kicked.
Pocket sand.
So he stabs you right in the gut for 13, is what he gets you on.
Oh, god damn it, dude.
Hey, it's a prison story. This had to happen eventually.
Should have just gave him the statue.
You should have just.
Subdural armor, his defensive layers can be enhanced with armor. I gain 1 bonus to my armor class.
That's just on you all the time, and in a fight, this is where one guy's holding you and one guy is stabbing you.
I am a completely powerless Tin Man at this point.
I mean, technically they're powerless too. So, what would you like to do now that it's essentially your turn?
If he ends up dying in this could send us on a very interesting side quest.
Can we not hope for that?
Avenge me.
Can I not pick up his psychic distress with my powers?
I mean, if
are
you
you
want
asking, can you physically, like, do your powers not allowed, or are you saying you're picking it up, can you choose to ignore it?
Well, you still got your collar on, Paul.
Just ghosting him now in his moment of need.
Well, that means I can't use telepathy. I mean telekinesis, but I can still like feel psychic. Like he's clearly in distress, right? I should be able to pick that up.
Your empathic abilities.
Yeah, I should be able to pick up that he's getting worked over.
Okay,
someone should hear this.
Roll me intelligence, but with a disadvantage.
All right. Like somebody should stop.
I mean, don't we have like
our entire
power restraining stuff on us?
19.
19.
Right. Ooh.
You definitely get a very bad vibe. You can't place it, but you're just like, damn, TechNoid's been gone for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm old enough and I've been in prison long enough to know that something ain't right. So we should probably go check on him.
So here's the dumbest thing.
Okay.
If I'm going out, I'm going out big. Is that blade still in me? Is he still like
destruct button? Yes.
Oh,
Take the prison with you.
Yeah, he stabbed you and took it back is what it is, and now it's just your time to react.
Okay, damn it. So what I want to do, the other guy's still holding me, right?
Yeah, he's got you in like under both arms. He's got you in like a full Nelson.
So I can't. Shit, my arms can't really move or anything like that, can they?
I mean, you can kick, you can do anything. You can like look at the room around you. It's up to you, man.
Yeah, give me a perception check really quickly.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, roll me a perception. I'll tell you what's going on.
Okay, 15. And
okay.
Plus 2 is going to be 17.
All right. So you scan the room. What is it, like the Robert Downey Jr. version of Sherlock, and you see all the different things around you that might be able to help you in this situation. There's the large glass window with the metal mesh that is still getting pelted by rain right now and thunder and lightning, which makes hearing stuff very difficult. There's a fire extinguisher, as well as the mop bucket and mop that Danny Escher were using. Danny himself is actually in the room with you right now. He's just up against the wall. He's drawn on himself with magic marker in hopes that no one would recognize that he was not part of the wall.
This is good.
You can take that strategy.
So, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I was kind of hoping for like some sort of like circuit box or like fuse box around me or something like that.
There are the what is it? The light switches that go like on and off at the end of the hallway.
But not near me.
Close enough. Like again, they caught you going to the other door, so like it's in your general vicinity. It's in like an arm's length.
Okay, so if it's arm's length, this is what I'm gonna do. Hopefully, like even though I have no powers, I'm still like robot dude. While the other guy's dragging onto me, I'm gonna take my android arm and I'm gonna slam that as hard as possible into the electrical light switches.
Ooh, I like this a lot. Okay. I'm going to say, yes, you do that, and because you do that, the electricity conducts through your metal arm and electrocutes the shit out of the other guy holding you, breaking his grasp on you.
Awesome.
Nice.
In fact, he gets, like, hit so bad, he's on the fucking ground now, so now it's 1v1.
Okay. Is my neck brace still working after that?
Yes, your collar still seems to be working, because obviously it has to hold in...
Did it affect the power to the prison in any way?
They blink on and off a little bit, but again, there's a big storm going on outside, so you can't tell what was that and what was the storm.
Yeah, I sent a signal that was Morse code saying, "Help me, fuckers."
I mean, if you want to do that, I'll make you roll for that. Roll, oh god, what were we saying tech skills were again? Roll,
think tech skills we decided was going to be
Like animal handling, right?
Or Arcana too. We
Oh,
that.
right. For
Yeah,
you,
it was
would
one
be
of those two, definitely.
For you, it
Yeah.
would be Arcana, yes, because you're trying to do computer shit. Yeah, roll me an
Yeah.
Arcana check.
13 plus 4. That's gonna give me a 17.
Okay, so yeah, down in the sub-basement, the lights flicker on and off again, but in a strange series of patterns. Does anyone know Morse code?
I feel like I'm old
would
enough
that
to know
be?
Morse code.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Paul
the
would
odd-
be.
Yeah, I will say just as Splendini, if Splendini is there, as the lights are flickering with every light off and on, I'm like doing a quick costume change, like as best I can. Like, this is my cue. Like I'm wearing every time it flickers, I'm wearing something else.
Bannerman looks down from the catwalk. By God, every new costume change is more fabulous than the next.
You know it.
I can't pay attention to any other things that are being told to me right now through my radio.
Nope, nothing at all.
Oh,
I'm gonna roll for perception, and maybe I'll be able to figure it out.
Go for it.
Because I'm assuming that's what it would be, right? Perception.
Yeah, you're perceiving.
That comes out to 13.
13. It certainly doesn't seem like it's related to the storm, but you can't tell what else it's related to.
Okay.
You figured out
So
that
I just got a hunch. In that case, I've got my animal senses.
You
Could
do.
I smell that he's maybe in trouble?
My blood that's pouring out of me?
I'm gonna say, yeah, you smell a combination of oil and blood that smells very similar to that of your teammate TechNoid, because you've smelled his blood before during fights.
Which, by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys actually understand. Joel is giving me the dream of my hallway fight right now. This is so cool.
This is your Korean crime drama fight in a hallway.
Love it. Okay, so
Well, I can roll perception to see if I understand Morse code. I'm old as hell.
Yeah, sure, go
that's
for
what I
it.
was kind of
Yeah.
hoping for.
You've been
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. All right. See, what's my perception? What do we? See, what's that? 3? Okay.
Just 3.
16, 16 plus 3, 19.
Dope.
So after years of studying Morse code by mail in jail, because you have very little else to do with your time, Paul, you begin to think, hey, was that a message? Because that sure sounded like, help me, I'm getting stabbed.
I also learned how to play the theremin, but they never gave me a theremin to play. But I got all the books.
I know
Yeah.
theremin theory. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Also, somebody's in trouble. TechNoid's in trouble. We should go help him.
All right, what are you
Are
going
we
to try?
still in the cells right now?
You're in the sub-basement. They kind of give you freedom like in Oz to walk around because it's like a experimental prison, but you can't just go up the elevator whenever you want.
Yo, Bannerman.
Yeah,
You couldn't
what?
save your marriage, but you could save our friend real quick.
Oh, that cuts me deep, bro. That's fucking harsh. Why
Not
should
as
I,
deep as
though?
Our friend's getting cut downstairs. He's being attacked by other prisoners, and if he dies, that's on your head when Not Waller gets back.
The hell you know about that, bro?
I know that it's happening right now. It's being sent to me in Morse code, you idiot. I thought you were in the military.
That's stupid fucking... But I'm looking at your heart monitors right now like, oh, shit, yeah, he's suffering some damage. Fuck.
Yeah, you big galoot. Let's go down there. I'll turn you into
Almost looks like
Gabagool.
exactly 15 points of damage.
Have been done to him, yes. Exactly, Mr. Monk.
HPs on each of you guys. It's very high tech.
It makes my job very easy. I'm a visual learner, don't you know, bro? Now-
right next to his really low health, it just has a really sad, smiley face. So I know that it's a bad thing.
Now, how am I supposed to know you're not using this as a chance to escape? Look, I am going to go and investigate this, bro, because this is my block and my job.
Oh my god.
Yep,
What?
Wow.
You sound like a FIFA Rage video.
pretty much. So yeah, he tells you all to stay put, and he starts taking the elevator up. Now, back with you, TechNoid. The guy who was stabbing you, now that he saw his brother essentially get cooked behind you, he's starting to get all sorts of freaked out right now, and he has a bit of, like, fight or flight going on right now. He doesn't know if he should cut his losses or if he should stay here and finish the job.
The guy that I just fried, he's still got his shiv, right?
Yes, he does.
I want to grab that.
Okay, you grab the shiv. Now it's shiv on shiv.
Sweet. Are Where are we in turn base right now?
It's technically his move now, and I'm actually going to see if he's freaked out enough that because you have a shiv, if he's going to run.
Okay, cool. Because I did fry a friend. That was pretty cool.
That is a 7. He is freaked out now. He is going to drop his shiv, and he is going to run for it back to the other end of the prison.
I'll let him get away. He stabbed you.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna. I don't know how much damage I've taken to be able to do this, but I'm throwing the shiv at him.
Okay, hot damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a throw weapon check. Here, let me, do I got your thing? I guess treat it as, like, a regular, like, fist attack, but with a D4 is what I would say, because, like, if you're throwing it, because it's an improvised weapon.
Oh, okay. So wait, am I rolling the 20 first?
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm just going to say that you're close enough to him that it'll hit, so, roll a D4.
D4?
Yeah.
Of all the dice I don't have out, of course. Oh, that's a 4.
Okay, you get him right in the frickin' Achilles tendon as he is running there, and he, like, basically falls to one knee, and now he's crawling. Do you give chase?
Absolutely, but, like, really cool slow-motion Terminator stuff.
Nice.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so you do that. You enter the next set of hallways, and as you do, you hear the door to the musty broom closet open, and Bannerman steps out to see this scene. Whoa, bro, what the fuck happened up here?
The shock on my face when... Bannerman, you know Morse code?
No. No, I thought you was trying to escape and shit.
No, these douchebags just freaking jumped me in the hallway after I was going back from Bible study.
Ah, shit. Shit. Oh, Walters is not gonna like this shit. She said, look, you gotta come back right now, and you gotta see the doctor. You gotta patch you up before Walters come in here. And hey, you, Grimsley, I fucking see you over there, Grimsley. He hits his little radio. Pick up these 2 pieces of shit, would you, right quick? So, yeah. That's what he does. You see a couple more guards come, pick the dude up who's bleeding out, and you hear some more ruckus trying to pick up the other one you fried as you end up going back down to the sub-basement.
Awesome. I've already had an adventure. Someone please get me to a doctor.
Yeah, you have your doctor right down there, Dr. Titan.
All right, I'm going to go see Dr. Titan, if that's okay, because I'm bleeding out and just got attacked after, turning a new leaf and going to Bible study.
Yes.
Yeah, you should have went to go see your lawyer. Both of us are lawyers. We never got stabbed.
He never got stabbed. Yes, Jesus Christ, bro. Go see go see fucking Dr. Titan and quick before Walters comes in. This is gonna be my ass. It's supposed to keep you all from stabbing each other. It's like the first thing in my job description. All right, so you come through the thing there. You all see this, by the way. Bannerman come down. He looks absolutely pale, like he's seen a ghost. You see TechNoid holding his guts as he makes his way back to Dr. Titan's office.
Yo, TechNoid. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Tell Monk I gotta talk to him after
We
this.
would have helped you, but I was currently involved in this very deep mental battle of... I'm just reading Kurt Vonnegut. I'm not actually doing it.
Just a bear sitting on his bunk reading Kurt Vonnegut.
All right, and I'm gonna keep that little information about why I got attacked to myself for a little bit.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, you make your way to a Titan's office there. This big, tall, lanky, blue-skinned, Frankenstein-looking guy in a lab coat with a very distressing voice. Oh, look at you. You're all bloody. It is going to rust, and then you will need a mechanic and not a doctor. Would you like some adrenaline or just a regular bandage?
I'll take both.
Okay. I was going to say an adrenaline, that will bring up half your health, but it could have some side effects. The bandages will just help you heal over time.
No, I'll
It
take
just
the
brings
adrenaline.
out a car battery.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
He's got all sorts of... All right,
Yeah.
well, I don't think we've ever used this thing, but you all actually have, like, dice that you're supposed to roll to get health back. Let's just call it 2d4s.
Okay.
And then you can get that back.
Well, I'm only gonna get back 4 points of that 13.
Okay, so he tries very hard to clean the wound and stitch you up, but it's clear that Dr. Titan has never seen such cyborg biology before.
It's in prison, you get what you get.
There's a lot going on down here, I tell you. It is a bad day for mad scientists like me. I wish I could do better.
half consider uploading my schematics of like how to fix me, but at the same time, like I don't trust this dude.
And a lot of it's still a mystery to you. It's at this point you start to hear a bunch of rabble-rousing happening out there in the main room. It looks like Walters has finally come in. She's wearing a raincoat. Her umbrella has been hilariously turned inside out because the storm is getting really bad. And she kind of, whistles and moves her hand around for everyone to come together because it's mission time. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
You look all wet. What's going on with your umbrella? Hey, let a smile be your umbrella.
Oh, very perceptive, Paul. I can see why you're the psychic one on the team.
Yeah. See, because like a smile's upturned, like your garbage umbrella.
Yes. At this point, Walters clocks you, TechNoid, and makes eye contact. Well, looks like some of you have been busy without me here. Hopefully you saved some energy for the actual job that affords you such luxuries. Lord knows if you die off the clock, I'll be pretty upset.
Just to let you know, the security here sucks.
She looks at Bannerman there, and Bannerman, like, literally, if he could retreat into himself like a turtle, he would.
Gotcha.
He can tell he fucked up on this one. So then, without further ado, your next mission is here, and a little earlier than normal. Who's ready to maintain the bonds between big government and big business? Show of hands, because I know I sure am.
Sure. This sounds like a sponsorship deal.
Oh, it kind of is.
I like half of those things. Slowly raise my hand.
Now, who among you deadbeats has ever heard of the name Madeline Uso before? She's the current head and CEO of the Toxon Oil Company. 3 of you actually fought ghost pirates on one of her rigs last month.
Oh, yeah. Whatever happened to that guy who we handed over to... Oh, wait, that's a secret.
Well, that was Brian Teaser, and for all you know, he got away safe and sound and was actually, kind of friendly with you.
And living on a farm upstate.
Living on a farm upstate.
Yep.
Until I remember to bring him back. So yeah, Walters continues to go on there. Uso just so happens to be an old sorority sister of mine calling in a very personal favor. Toxon has a shiny new gas pipeline right here in St.Rogue, Louisiana. It was set to make some very select people very, very rich. Unfortunately, environmental groups, native groups, and well, every flavor of bleeding heart out there has made it their mission to shut it all down. Can you believe it?
Yep. Good.
Yep. Yeah.
As I was saying, now with Hurricane Geffen bearing down on all of us, her army of rent-a-cops decided to up and leave the pipeline when she refused to pay hazard pay. That's where you all come in because you're all much cheaper and much more disposable. Don't you feel great?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm actually excited about this mission.
Good. I aim to please. We already have word on who is going to be trying to blow up the pipeline, an eco-terrorist group called the Fog. Their leader is actually someone who you might be very familiar with, Paul. One Jake Morris, a.k.a. the Second Altar Boy. Though these days he goes by Agent Eco.
Yeah, no, I see why you changed that first one. You kind of want to leave that in the past, right?
Now,
It's an immensely better name.
Yeah, like, oh my God, the trauma with that first name.
Now, Paul, when you hear the name Jake Morris, all sorts of memories come flooding back to you. The year was 1968. You and your henchmen had gone to destroy a U.S. germ warfare lab on one of the most major college campuses in the state. You got the job done, but when you were arrested for the first time by Father Patriot, her Captain America stand-in, as well as his sidekick, the Second Altar Boy, you were cuffed, and you remember this preteen kid breaking your jaw anyway, even though you had already were already cuffed and surrendered.
Yeah, that was just the times back then, What happened to the first Altar Boy?
He got lost after World War II. No
That
one's
was a
going.
loaded question, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems a very likely story on what happened to the first Altar Boy.
There's a lot of conspiracy theory videos out there.
Yeah, like, how would you be comfortable taking the name Second Altar Boy? Like, that would just make me feel very uncomfortable.
Tell me about it. 5 years later, Father Patriot would actually cut this kid loose after a dozen complaints of brutality went very public. It was a huge scandal in the Hero Coalition, and they decided they were just sick and tired of covering this preteen's ass. They drove him off there. He tried to make a go of it as an anti-hero for a little bit, but eventually he drifted towards university. He started studying environmental sciences, and he founded the Fist of Green, or FOG, a few years later. And yeah, he's been doing the eco-terrorist thing ever since.
Oh, okay. So he turned his life around. That's good.
I mean,
breaking my jaw. That's nice.
I mean, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah, Walters kicks back up there again. You four deadbeats are going to go out there and protect the pipeline until the storm passes. Kill anyone you like. We could easily blame it on the hurricane, and try not to die yourself. I really don't want to have to train 4 new replacements and stormproof my windows at the same time.
Train?
Yeah.
We didn't get any training.
Yeah, did that happen?
You got the best training.
Planted shit in us and threw us into the wild.
Oh yeah, I did do that. Bannerman, note to self, train the next 4. Well, what are you standing here for? Get out.
Just as bad as the WWF.
Are we ever? Oh, man.
Suggestion, can we please include Morse code training in that? That'd be great.
Now, why would you ever need Morse code training, Technoid?
Sorry.
You're a computer. You already know it.
Yeah, fair
I'm just binary. I see how it is.
Yes. We can have this conversation later. Now, go. You're led to the hangar bay where Grease Monkey is readying not the Osprey that you normally take, because this is going to be a local mission. He instead is prepping a big fan boat for you guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
I knew it was going to be a big fan boat.
A man after my own heart, Aaron. So Grease Monkey, he looks at
that inside of an envelope and opened it right now. I called it so far.
Grease Monkey looks at you and says, Hey, have you guys ever seen that Burt Reynolds movie Gator? Because if not, it's gonna be really hard driving this thing.
No, I've been on a fan boat before. Those shits are fun. Punch it, monkey.
I'm not going out there with you guys. Fuck, there's a hurricane going on, and I'm not a fighter. I'm not even a lover. I'm a tinkerer at best.
Oh, well, I mean, at least you're honest about yourself. A lot of people can't say that. Be safe.
Thanks, Paul. I'll try, and I'll be sure to, that thing that I'm not supposed to talk about. Yep, that thing. Wink.
All right. Hey, between me and you, monkey, I'm gonna blow up this pipeline.
More power to you, man. More power to you.
Sweet.
Between you and me, my simian companion, I'm going to let him blow up this pipeline. Then I'm going to get in touch with my broker and have him buy up all the stocks of their company after it completely tanks, because we're going to wreck their company.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, ethanol for life.
Yeah, no, my plan is to, let them blow it up and, us blow it up and blame the people we're about to stop. No witnesses. Everybody dies on this mission, fellas.
So you all pile into the fan boat. I take it that Mr.Monke is driving this one because he always drives, or is someone going to fight him for the chance to drive?
It honestly just looks cooler if he drives.
It really does.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not being biased on that in any way. It just does.
Big bear.
Gigantic bear person.
Big bear on the big bayou. So you make your way for the first.
Although I picture me sitting at the back of this boat and just cause the entire thing to tip like that.
Just like the frickin' Flintstones. So yes, you make your way out of the Dubois prison's secret boat launch, which you've never actually seen before. Splendini has seen it because he's been on the team longer than anyone. The wind whips at your skin, the boat fans roar and make it really hard to hear anything. The pipeline is a little over 2 hours away, and there's no telling when this storm could potentially touch down. On the upside, because everyone is worried about the impending natural disaster, no one really seems to be paying attention to the 4 supervillains in a fan boat. Walters gives you a map that shows you essentially where you need to get going. But it's hard to manage in the storm, so if Mr. Monk is driving, then give me an animal handling, which in this case would be vehicle handling.
And shouldn't we have?
Oh shit, that's actually pretty good. Shoot, 21.
Hot damn.
Ooh.
So, against all odds, Mr. Monk, you are just piloting the shit out of this fanboat. You have not seen the Burt Reynolds movie Gator, but in your soul, you feel like you have.
As an incredibly wealthy billionaire, I have driven many fan boats through the bayou, looking for places to destroy and turn into golf courses. So,
Fair enough. Calling upon this life experience, you're doing such a good job. You can basically hear "Born on the Bayou" in the background. So
where is that coming from?
It's the sound of nature. Now, does anyone else want to do anything while you start taking this trip?
I just kind of work my way over to the front of the boat while he's just piling the shit out of it and looking super cool while doing it. Hey, Vonnegut. Not that I care, but that thing in the hallway earlier. Red Oni gang. They're looking for you.
I will use this information. Try and burn this place to the ground.
Like I said, not that I care.
I will let you remember that I said that because you trusted me with this information.
Like I said, not that I care. But, you know.
Felt like a customer service answer. Hey, I got stabbed because of you. I understand your concerns. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Anyway.
I think Mr. Monk might be a sociopath.
Yeah, right.
I will direct you towards our regional manager in order to address your further concerns.
I can't unstab you, dog. I don't know what you want me to do.
First off, you're a robot. You only lost like half the blood of a normal person.
That's true. Yeah, TechNoid is just really frustrated by the entire ordeal and rolls back and spurs Bannerman when you actually really need him.
Yeah.
After I just got my ass saved by Bannerman.
Yeah, really, jeez. Everyone's showing layers to
If it
themselves.
makes you feel any better, I stole Bannerman's iPod before we left. That's what's been
that explains
the entire time.
Nice. That's where
Actually,
Born on the Bayou is.
Yeah, Bannerman actually strikes me as the guy who's still rocking a Zoom, but that's just me.
He loves cop rock for some reason. So much cop rock on this thing. In fact, you're pretty sure there's a...
Clearwater.
Hey, they were a great band there, you know. For a time after the Beatles broke up, they were arguably the biggest band in the world. So yeah, you continue your way further upriver. It's getting deeper and darker and more full of brush. It would be almost impossible to see unless you had, say, oh, I don't know, the eyes of a robot or animal vision.
I was gonna say we should make the robot our GPS for this.
Oh, he has built-in GPS.
I have built-in GPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically...
Which I've never
your
been
map.
more excited about in a role-playing character.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Yeah, I can roll some GPS action.
Yeah, help us out, Tom.
All right, so my GPS is only giving me a 15. What did we decide that was going to... This was a good roll tonight. Plus investigation?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Yeah, it's going to make it a 21.
All right. So far, Walter's local map actually seems to be holding pretty damn true. Though you do realize that there is a small little alcove off to your left right there that's not on the map. You don't know if this was created by flooding or if this was a newer thing, but there's a little alcove off to the side there.
You guys want to head towards that?
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, you make your way over to the left there, which you're actually going off course a little bit to investigate this little alcove. And in the distance, you actually start to see what appear to be flashlights and faint voices up ahead of you.
Ooh, cut the engine. Let's cruise in.
Ooh, all right.
Smart.
Good call.
You cut the engine, and again, it's hard to hear anything right now with all the rain and thunder and lightning, and yeah, you begin to cruise in essentially total darkness, because again, you don't really need lights, because two of you can see in the dark anyway. You begin to make out the form of three men in the distance, all dressed in coveralls, straw hats with long, craggy beards, and in a fan boat of their own. They seem to be loading several large wooden crates and look really jumpy.
Bye, you folk.
The banjos intensify in the distance. Ding, 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 ding.
Anybody want to start up an urban legend down here that'll scare the crap out of people for generations? We can go full Victor Crowley on their asses.
Good reference.
All right, so can I roll like a perception and see what they're carrying?
Sure.
All right. Let's see. Nope, that wasn't good. 4. I'm old. It's rainy.
With your human
only got 10.
with your human old guy vision, it is hard to see. You can hear clinks, a lot of clinks in these wooden crates, though, Mr. Monk.
Moonshine.
Could be.
Bayou brew.
It could very possibly be. What do you want to do about it?
What you got there, fellas?
Hey, what, who's that? Who said something? They really struggle with their flashlights trying to point in your general direction. Hey now, you folks all right? You just got lost.
Calm down. Just answer our questions. We are super powered. We will kill you. I promise you this won't end well.
Oh,
shit.
Subtle.
What you got in the crates?
Just a cask of Pap is Best, White Lightning.
Slip me over a bottle of that.
I think you're telling, not asking, yeah?
That's up to you. Let's find out. Let's find out.
Again, they kind of have a huddle amongst themselves. We have decided to give you a cask of moonshine in exchange for allowing us to move the rest of our moonshine before the hurricane comes. Is this amenable?
Yeah. No, I don't know why you need
That
some
was a
family
shockingly
feud.
large word for these people.
Right?
Hey now, not all swamp folk are stereotypical.
We had a university here once.
I done did the Zoom schooling.
Yeah, no, we'll take a credit of that White Lightning.
All right, tell your friends. He gives you a case of moonshine, which you imagine living most of your time in a prison. You could probably trade and sell for a lot and make a lot of friends.
I crack open a jar and take a swig.
All right, roll me a constitution to see if it knocks you on your ass or not.
20.
This is freaking, apple juice to you.
Yeah.
Your strong
This
constitution.
tastes like WW2.
Hey, he knows. You got a great palate, sir. Do you have the undercurrents of watermelon and habanero?
What's that supposed to mean? Look, get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh shit! And they Three Stooges their way out to their own fan boat and drive away.
We have a flammable liquid now
You sure do.
for when I blow up this pipeline. All right.
All
This
right.
is going great. I thought that they were carrying moonshine, but I wasn't sure because this isn't like the Appalachians or whatever. This is a swamp. I didn't know how moonshine worked in swamps.
I love the fact that nothing about this was investigated. It was like, hey, you guys have something that we want. Cool, now go away. Like that was the extent of this entire encounter.
You're living your best supervillain life. Hand it over.
Yeah, I love it.
We're an American Black Ops team. We're gonna take what we want,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
especially
We're not
moonshine.
exactly in a position to judge either.
Yeah.
Right.
You get the spirit of the game. So once that run-in is over, you make your way around the bend and to where the pipeline was being worked on. You see that everyone that was here left in a pretty massive hurry because of Hurricane Geffen. You see that they left all their heavy construction equipment all along the shore. Likewise, there's a ton of signs that the protesters had dropped, and the rain is really starting to come down. I'm talking like coming down in sheets, but so far, you seem to be all alone here.
Okay. Is it still? But it's still dark.
Oh yeah.
So we can't really see anything.
Oh yeah, it's night. I mean, you can see really good. Splendini and Paul have a hard time seeing, though.
Okay. Should we just start traveling down? Like, okay, I want to do a perception check as far as like being able to sense if there's any electrical like currents or like any power lines down here. I want to know if this is just a cavern or if it's actually being like souped up into like.
It's a construction site.
It's totally a construction site.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
would
I got
imagine
nothing. You guys wanna do?
you would imagine there's probably a breaker somewhere to turn like the power to all this stuff on, or a generator. You feel like they probably turned it off when they left.
Okay. So yeah, I want to look for that breaker and crack it open.
Roll me an investigation.
Let's do that. 7.
All right.
Plus my. I'm trying to give something. Oh, but I do have 6 in investigation, so make that 13.
It takes you a
Still
while.
sucks.
It takes you about 45 minutes of trubbing through the mud and the grub and like across, like these guys were not running a very good construction site because again, they just dropped all their shit. Eventually, in the back corner of this site, after, following a bunch of cable salad, you're able to find your way to the generator that was powering all their tools and all their construction equipment and everything.
Okay, cool.
You turn it on, I take it?
I'm gonna turn that thing on.
You turn it on, and there's a bunch of big floodlights that come on, too. You get the feeling that they probably were working through the night on this thing as well. So, yeah, you have illuminated the area around you.
Okay.
Which means any perception, investigation, or nature roll, I'm going to say you can do with advantage now.
You guys want to start rolling?
Yeah. Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, sure.
17.
11 plus 6, we'll make that a 17.
Now tell me what you roll for each one. TechNoid just gave you all advantage on perception, investigation, or nature rolls.
Okay.
17 plus 3, and I guess with advantage, whatever that is.
For,
but I got a 20.
For which one? Perception, investigation, or nature?
Perception.
Okay. So, Paul, you notice that a group of shrubs on the shoreline are not native to this part of the country.
Old hickory.
You are a well-traveled worldly man.
Tell me about it. Does anyone else roll anything?
Yeah, I rolled a 25 investigation.
All right. You begin to notice, Splendini, that a pile of swamp moss that you stepped over to get here is now 5 feet closer than it was 20 minutes ago.
No!
Yeah.
I just let out, like, I'm not trying to be stealthy at all. Like, that's my first, as soon as I put that together, I'm like, uh-oh! Everyone hears it.
With Splendini's loud war cry of uh-oh, it's in that moment several of those shrubs I mentioned before stand up to reveal that they're not actually shrubs at all, but some manner of human-plant hybrid. They also seem to be brandishing guns made from 3D printed recycled material.
Is this some kind of thing in the swamp? Some kind of swamp thing?
Man.
It seems like my uh-oh was warranted.
So,
Thanks for the heads up there, Nostradamus.
So yeah, you're all having 3D printed guns pointed at you right now by at least 4 of these weird, shambling swamp mounds. But Paul, specifically, you hear a voice calling out from the darkness in the tree line that you can't quite make out, and it's an older voice now, but it's a voice that you remember very much because it's tied to that flashback. Well, well, do my eyes deceive me, or is that old black Paul I see? How's the jaw, old man? Still clicking when it rains?
Hey, you racist bastard. Long time no see.
So you remember me. Good to know you haven't gone senile. Maybe you can appreciate how the tables have turned. When we fought last time, you were the one going up against the man, but now you're the one servicing him. Such a shame. Never meet your heroes.
Any man I service is my business, sir.
Get him,
I feel like
boys.
this could still be about 27 different people from Paul's past. He could be
Yeah,
talking
no,
to you right
absolutely.
now.
I have no idea who this is.
Oh,
I call everybody a racist bastard when I meet him again.
Yeah, probably should. Yeah, this is Jake Morris. That's Agent Eco's voice.
Yeah, no, fair guess. I was still dead on.
All right. And it's at this point
I thought
here.
it was the hillbillies we just found.
Yeah, really. Could be anyone.
Can I pry into his brain while he's talking and doing his like bad guy thing?
You absolutely can. Roll me an Arcana with advantage.
All right. Let's see. Got a 13. What's the advantage there?
For your Arcana, oh, you think I'd have your sheet up in front of me, wouldn't I? Figuring things out. Figuring them out that I do. Your Arcana is 1.
Okay, yeah. That's a 13.
So you don't get a great read on this guy's brain. Again, he was a former sidekick turned current eco-terrorist, so he's pretty good at shielding his brain. But you get the distinct feeling that he is definitely hiding something, that this mission that he is on is not what it appears.
What are you up to, guy? What are you doing out here?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking, champ. What's going on? What's going on?
I guess there's no point in not telling you the truth. I mean, you and your friends are all gonna be dead in a minute anyway. This whole
Yes, monologue, yes.
this whole eco-terrorist thing, it can be very enriching when you do it the way I do. Dawn Star Petroleum, they've been paying me and the boys to sabotage their competition.
Oh, that's cool. I want to telekinetically rip the guns away from the swamp monsters like I did that one guy.
Okay, roll with disadvantage because, again, you can't actually see them so well.
Okay.
Does my guy have a magnet?
Yeah,
19.
you should be. Oh shit, 19, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, while they are talking, you were able to grab the 3D printed guns away from the four swamp dudes.
All right, cool. All right, so anyway, you were saying about your plan?
Oh, it's at this point a loud shot rings out right at your feet, and you realize, oh fuck, you couldn't pull his gun away because you couldn't actually see where he was.
I mean, well, his boys are disarmed, so that's just gonna clear up some space for us. But he was talking about his plan. What were you gonna do with this pipeline?
While he's talking about that and he's taking the guns away, I'm going to eat the men that had their guns taken away, so that way they can, or at least one of them, the one that's closest to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
For that, I will say
They're
roll
having guns taken
initiative.
away.
For that, the fight is officially starting now. The shit is when that bullet rang out, the fight is on. So everyone, roll initiative.
Tight.
I rolled a 16.
Oh, hot
13.
damn.
Drop my dice on the floor.
So that was what was that for Monk? That was
16.
16, and that was for Paul. That was
13.
13. Okay. Who am I missing? Splendini dropped his dice.
Yeah, I got I rolled a 10 total. Let me go get my dice.
That's okay.
Okay. And then I got a 2.
Damn.
Also, technically, I'm really curious to know if Monk actually eats this guy. If that's considered carnivorism or if it's like a salad.
To him, yeah. I mean, there's some human in there.
It's a chicken salad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Check us out.
So I gotta roll for the bad guys now, and they will have different turns. Okay. There, so I got that in order. So there's 4 plant dudes, kind of all spread out over this construction site. TechNoid, you are down in the far corner because you were trying to turn on the generator. I don't know where everyone else is spread out, but you're all spread out amongst the construction site.
And how many enemies are there?
4 of the plant things that are not swamp things, they are plant things. And then Agent Eco himself, who you cannot actually see, you can only hear his voice.
Okay.
All right, so with that, who's going to get to move first? Oh, shit, actually, you know what? I'm going to say that shot actually counted as his move because Agent Eco actually rolled 17, so he gets to move first. But Monk, it's on you. What do you want to do, buddy?
Well, we can't see him.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and use the animal senses to detect where he is.
Okay, yes, you do that. You smell some very shitty aftershave up in a high tree.
Okay.
I bet
Does that
it's
count as my
spice.
move? Or...
If you wanted to, again, I'll say that counts as your attack, but you can still move around the battlefield if you want.
I'm going to grab Paul and throw him at the tree.
That would count as an attack.
This is a cool way to die.
Yeah, you can move, you can rage if you want, because you are a barbarian. I know you don't rage all that much, but you can.
I'm cool.
Okay. Fair enough. But
Fair.
but you found the guy. You know where he is now, and no one else does.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would inform the rest of my team where he is.
All right, you tell he's up in the high east tree, and you hear Agent Eco's voice from up there. Fuck! Was gonna do a whole thing sniping from the shadows, but the fucking bear man done found me out.
All right, so I guess it's my turn.
Yes, it would be your turn.
All right, so can I telekinetically yank him from the tree or yank the tree down?
Yeah, you have multiple points to use, so you can definitely try. You're probably not strong enough at the level you are to pull it out, but you can shake the tree, that's for sure.
Like hard enough to pop him out? Do I use one of my psionic powers?
I will say, burn one of your points. You burned one earlier to read the mind, so you have, 2 left. And I'll say that you shake the tree hard enough that I will have to roll an acrobatics roll to see if he falls out of the tree or not.
Okie doke.
So yeah, you blast out with a psychic beam and you're shaking the shit out of this tree, and let's see if he's able to stay in the tree or not. That's a 19, so he ninjally is able to actually hang out in the tree still, but you've definitely rattled him.
Right.
Again.
By the way,
right.
ninjally is a real word now. Like, we're not going to argue that point,
Nah,
right?
of course not.
Okay, cool.
And I'm guessing that counts as my move?
Unless you want to move around or do anything else. But that's your, action move. You can move.
So that was a psionic strike,
Yeah.
but I can't use, telekinetic movement as well, can I?
Not with
that's me shaking the tree.
Yeah, that was you shaking the tree, and also that was already a point burned.
All right, cool. No, I'm done.
All right. So, with that out of the way, then, it would be... okay, so that would be 10... Okay, 11. So the swamp guys are actually going to get to move now. They don't have their guns, but they are covered in sharp, rose thorns and everything, and they're going to literally come running at you and try and impale you on them. Starting with you, Paul, because this fight is very, very personal between you and these guys, and one of them is going to run at you, and that's going to be a 5, so he misses. Another one is also going to take a run at Splendini. That's a 9, so that misses.
That's not hitting.
That's not hitting.
I ninjally dodge out of the way.
Boy, do you. Magically, ninjally
Excellent.
even.
Excellent.
One is going to take a run at you, Monk. And, that's going to be a 17, so I think that actually does hit you.
Yep, I'm at 16 armor, so it does.
Okay, cool. And he is gonna roll his damage, and that's gonna be 10. He gets a good, runs full force into you with sharp thorns. And
You're a big target, buddy.
big target. And one is not going to run at TechNoid because he's technically too far away, but he is going to jump the little fence area, so he's in the little alcove by the generator where you were, TechNoid.
Okay.
All right, and with that done, it is going to be Mr.Monke. It's your turn now.
What's his face up in the trees?
Still. Well, he technically rolled the highest at 17, but I'm saying his gunshot that started this counted as his move. His move was to make it an official D&D fight.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we've now circled back around.
No, it's Monk's turn. Technoid hasn't moved yet. You got 16. Sorry, I
I'm
read
16. Yeah.
Okay, so Splendini, it's your turn actually. Then it's Technoid.
Ah, fantastic. So do we have these sort of plant things
Taking
still
runs
up and
at you.
about?
Yeah, they all took some runs at you. So I would say you each have at least one bearing down on you at the moment.
Could I use my movement to try and line them up into to try and give myself a vantage point where they're all sort of in a line up, and then cast basically a spell that is like a cone coming out from me. So I just want to be able to hit as many of them as I can. If I can't hit all of them, that's fine. If I can hit 2, that'd be great.
I will say you can actually hit 3 because only one kind of jotted off course to go fight Technoid. So yeah, I'm going to say if you want to do a cone attack, you can do a cone attack, sir.
Excellent. I'm going to outstretch my dazzling magic hands and just sort of shoot outwardly these this fire from my hands. The spell pyro hands. I'm gonna just shoot these flames out.
Flames from my hands.
Flames from my hands. I say, it will be you who will be saying, "Uh-oh." and everyone has to make a dexterity saving throw. Everyone in the
That's right.
in the cone.
Right. What's the
let me
dex for
see.
these guys? Oh yeah. Okay. I will roll for each of them then and see how they go. So, that's a critical failure. So yeah, you get the first one. You get the first one real good. That's a 6. You get the second one real good. Why do I roll so badly for the bad guys?
I like it.
And then that's a 3. So yeah, you get all of these guys in your thing.
Fantastic. That's gonna be 3d6 of fire damage.
Yes, it is.
And I want everyone to know that all of my d6s are Scooby-Doo themed.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah!
It's very fun. So we're looking for Freds. Freds are number 6.
Okay.
Let's go,
Love
Fred.
it. Love everything about it.
Well, we did get one
Fred
Fred.
is number 6?
I know.
What is
We
Scooby
did-
then?
Scooby's number 2.
You think?
Scooby,
I know.
Scooby-Dooby too.
I think the Mystery Machine should be 6. But anyway, the Mystery Machine is 1, and we got 2 Mystery Machines and 1 Fred, so that is an 8 total damage. That sucks. I got 2 1s.
Here's the thing, though. Because they are plant guys and because you're using fire on them, I'm going to say that actually does double.
Excellent.
So what was the...
shoot out this cone of fire from my hands.
Oh, yeah. So you...
I hate to be that guy, but would the rain impact this in any way?
Because it's magical fire, I'm going to say that it doesn't get impacted this time.
Awesome.
I'll take it.
So, you magically scorch the living shit out of 3 of these guys, and they are looking real rough right about now.
Fantastic.
Roughage, huh?
Uh-huh.
I think that's all I'm gonna do. I think that's a pretty effective little turn there.
Leave on a high note, they say. All right, now TechNoid, it becomes your turn now.
You say you leave on a high note, I just picture him waving to us like, that's all for me, and then gets on the boat and drives away.
Bye!
Take it from here,
Until
gentlemen.
next time!
I've done my part.
We're all just applying, and it's not until he gets like over the horizon that we're like, wait a second.
I don't think he's coming back.
There's no second part to this.
That was alright, you son of a bitch.
Now,
they always want an encore, don't they?
now I see why he survived his other team.
Yeah.
All right, Technoid, it's your turn now.
And why his team did not.
You got one of these thorny plant guys bearing down on you, the one that's not extra crispy at the moment.
Okay, so not to be outdone, but to always be outdone by Splendini. I am a little jealous, so I want to light this guy up too with the lightning lure.
Ooh,
If he's within 15 feet of me,
right? Yeah, you can actually.
I think he'll go up in flames if I land this.
You can pull him closer. Again, don't forget you also have Elemental Blade as well too. Lightning Lure literally brings the enemy closer to you.
Ugh. Okay, yeah, let's just go with the Elemental Blade then instead.
All right, what?
I was gonna try to do something like really cool, like I catch the guy and hold him, and then he just bursts into fire. And
again,
yeah,
Lightning Lure. Lightning Lure is one of those spells, really, when you play on a board and everything, and like placement is important. I try and keep it interesting with Theater of the Mind. That's just me telling you for preference.
Okay.
All right then. So, what form does your Elemental Blade take? Because it can be whatever you want it to be.
Whip.
Sure, it takes the form of a lightning whip. Why not? All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, your arm
spell
morphs and
ends.
changes.
So I deal an extra 1d6 of damage of my chosen type to any target you hit with the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Oh, that's only a 14 plus. Give me a plus something. 14 plus. Strength is 2, so we'll go to 16.
There you go. Their armor class isn't great because they're literally made of planchet, but yes, that hits.
I want to look cool.
I want to look cool in front of my wizard friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit him with your lightning whip arm is what you do. So roll damage for that.
Okay, so it was hold on a second. Now I'm switching back and forth to all my sheets. Sorry about that.
I know there's so much shit.
Extra d6. What are we gonna call the die?
What's your regular attack? I usually have this in front of me here.
Yeah, my hit dice is 3d8.
Okay, so your arm blade attack, that would be 1d6 +2 for
Okay,
damage.
so my arm blade attack is 1d6 plus 2.
Yeah.
So, ooh, that's only a 3. But we're going to make that a 5. And then I'm going to do one more d6 of damage.
Right on.
Not that die. Just joking.
Table fell.
And that's only going to be another 3. That's
Okay.
not, I shouldn't say only. That's not bad.
So what was all that together? I was waiting for you to be done.
Oh, so the 3 plus the 5, 8.
8. Okay, cool. So yeah, you tear into this plant guy with a the light flashes all over the place as you get him with this exploding whip of pure energy there. And these things are extra creepy because they don't make any noise when you hit them. They don't make any sounds. It's really disquieting.
And kind of disappointing. It's like, oh, I wanted to hear it scream.
What do you think a plant guy sounds like?
I don't like Pokemon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Photosynthesis.
I'm thinking a lot like Zoidberg, to be really honest.
All they want but Plantberg.
Yeah.
There you go. Another reason for Droll to talk in his throat like this. All right, so with that done, it's Agent Eco's turn again, and he is once again going to be gunning for Paul specifically. Their feud that will be sung of from the ages there, and he's gonna try and get a beat on you. Is what he's gonna do, and he's gonna try and get you, and that's gonna be a 16. Does a 16 hit you?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a 15.
So he shoots at you with his high-powered sniper rifle, and he ends up doing 8 damage to you from his tree vantage point.
Damn it.
So yeah, you get shot in the shin.
Well, that's no good.
Nah.
Thanks, fellers.
Getting shot over here. One guy got shot, one guy got stabbed, one guy got pricked by rose petals. It's not been great. And with that, Monk, it's actually your turn again.
I'm going to pick up one of the guns that Paul pulled out of their hands, and
Cool.
I'm going to aim it at the base of the tree that he's in,
Okay.
and just start firing at the base.
I mean, you also have your own gun, too. You also have a snub-nosed on you, too, so you didn't even need to pick up a gun.
Well, yeah, but what kind of guns are they using? Because I'm picturing they're using, like, machine guns.
They're using, like, weird 3D printed things. Like, 3D printed, like, rifle guns that shoot like bullets.
Are they automatic?
Oh, rifles? Oh, never mind that then. No. Never mind.
They're,
I was picturing, like, rapid-fire stuff.
No, they're
Okay, in
they're
that case,
long
I'm just going
guns
to walk
for this
over to the
country.
tree and just try and rip it down.
Okay, sounds good. What's the tree's
I'm going to
HP?
say, let me show you why they call it a bear market.
It is a big, huge, like, old friggin' willow tree, but yeah, by all means, go at it with damage. Roll an attack.
That is it's an 18, but what am I into this? Strength?
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, you hit it because it's a tree, it's not a moving target, so roll your damage for it.
Oh, so this is now damage.
Yeah,
oh,
this is now damage. I'm not gonna make you roll for the armor class of the tree.
Just completely.
It is shockingly 18 again. Okay, and so now what do I add damage to it?
Well, I imagine you're attacking with your claws, yes?
Oh, right. So that's one of the small ones.
Yes,
So bear claw is D4 plus 4 plus 6.
Well, that would be +6 to hit an armor class, but you don't have to do that because it's a tree. So yeah, roll a D4 and then add.
So it's
4
just
to it.
+4.
Yeah.
Got it. Then that will make 7.
7? Okay, pretty good. Yeah, you slash at it with your regular claws is what you do, and you do some serious damage to it as bears before you have done to trees in this way. Yep.
Nice.
That's what you do. That's the thing.
Claw the tree.
Gotta love it. Claw the shit out of it. That's your territory now. No one's gonna take the
climb the tree too. Bears can do that.
Yeah. Well, now you know
And I
for
am
next time.
technically actually a monkey, so I probably have some instinct still in there. I'll say that.
Your stealth is surprisingly good too. So if you wanted to get into like a sniper duel, that's also an option.
Right.
All right,
This is
so
Metal Gear Solid all of a sudden.
it's whatever we want it to be, Aaron. Whatever we want. All right, so with Monk's turn done, it becomes it actually becomes the Paul, it's
My
your turn. Yeah, your turn.
Yeah. So can I? All right. Who's after me? Is it Splendini or is it?
After you, it's the Swampies.
I think the criminals.
Yeah. This
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But who's the next person in our party?
yeah, Splendini after you.
Gotcha.
All right. You got another fire attack in you?
Absolutely. Speaking as Scott, I have so many fire spells. Not in character, just wanted you to know, I am loaded.
Bit of a pyro.
Just start slapping the character. You would not believe how many fire spells you can fit inside this thing.
Like, Splendini is, like, standing there, and, like, you know how magicians have those little, lighter fluids that like squirt out of their hands. I've got cartridges of lighter fluid just like pouring out of my pockets. Just like I'm good. I got this.
That's what that smell was on the ride over here. Okay. All right, so I want to carry the Stephen King book. I want to carry some of these moonshine jars.
Ooh.
Like at old dude in the tree that's been shooting at me and only me.
Oh, fuck, I love this. Yeah, you do that. You burn your last psychic point to take the entire crate of moonshine, and you...
Whoa. Leave a jar. leave a jar in the boat.
The entire crate minus one.
Just grab like one bottle for themselves really quickly, and they're like, "All right, now we're good."
No. Most of the crate. I'd say 99% of the crate leave a jar.
Gotta save some for the homies. So yes, you take it and you create a beautiful moonshine shower on top of this tree where this guy is hanging out there. And you can, if you could see his face, it's still obstructed by branches and everything. You're sure he would be fucking terrified right now.
And I say, enjoy Hillbilly's best and end my turn.
I don't even know what that means. Oh my god, what is this stuff? All right, so with that, the Swampies are going to get their chance to move right now. One is going to, again, try and run at you, Paul, and impale you with its spikes. That's a fucking 3. One's going to run at you, Mr.Monke, and try and stop you from scratching up the tree. He is going to get another 3? Are you kidding?
Keep up these rolls, man. I'm loving it.
Yeah,
For real.
Great. Yeah, we're fine.
These are good for me.
Another one is going to run at Splendini. Again, these guys, they've lost their weapons. They're like mindless plant zombies at this point. Okay, that's going to be an 18, so he actually is going to hit Splendini that time.
That does hit, yes.
That does hit, and he's going to do a D8. He's going to do 6. He's going to do 6 piercing thorn damage to you.
All right, not too shabby.
All right, and
still in there.
And one last one is going to go running at you, TechNoid, and he gets a natural 1, so I'm going to say he slips in the deep mud, and now he is prone and lying on his face. You can tell who the goober is of their crew.
A little insulted that I got like pinned with him too. So yeah, there we are.
I will make my legend off you or not. And with that, Splendini, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do.
Oh boy.
I am going to wind up. I'm like locked and loaded, got all these little lighter fluid cartridges going. And I form one giant little lob of fire, and I'm gonna use my a different fire spell that targets one creature at a range, which I imagine is the person I'm trying to hit, right?
Yeah,
yes, absolutely. And I'm just going to lob it straight at them and just say like, bit of a waste of perfectly good moonshine, but for the right cause. And I am just gonna roll to hit them. This is an attack.
That's what it takes, yeah.
Oh, baby. That's an 18 plus 5.
Hot
That's
damn.
gonna hit.
What?
And that's gonna be 1 d10 of fire damage plus any flammable object hit by the spell at all ignites
which is the tree and everything else, and it does double, so
Burning
roll
bush,
damage.
baby.
Yeah.
So let's see what the damage is. Oh, that's not too bad. That is a 7
Nice.
Fire damage.
Nice.
Plus that, and plus now everything's on fire.
Okay,
Yeah.
So the fire bursts from your hand with great, amazing force, and because of the moonshine, the tree is just up like a light, igniting the night sky. It's like, you know when you like burn a Christmas tree at the end there, and the needles are all brown and dry and everything, and it's like, wow, that's super dangerous. That's what that happens. So now, Agent Eco up there in the tree, he takes that 14 fire damage and is trying desperately to try and put himself out. He has to make a very difficult choice. He's got to jump about, 8-10 feet out of this tree to safety. So he is going to try and jump to another tree. Let's see if he makes it, or if he totally eats shit on the ground.
Ooh, I hope it's the
Fingers
second
crossed. The way you've been rolling, Joel.
That's an 8 plus 3, so yeah. You see this guy on fire like a goddamn firefly in the night. This is the best you've actually got a chance to see this guy. He's wearing a trench coat. He's got a mullet. He's got like a green domino mask. He looks like a total dickhead, this guy. And he tries to like swan dive from one tree to another, and he does not make it, and I am going to say he takes a series of damage is what he's going to take. That's going to be and another. Yeah, he takes about 50 damage falling from this fucking tree.
Nice.
So he falls to earth like a goddamn meteor in flames and just lands in the muck, a smoldering mess.
Good job, Splendini. Hell
Nice.
yeah.
It
see why
was
you're
a
in
team
prison.
effort. It was a team effort. My lovely assistant, shall I call you?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
So yeah, this dude is all sorts of messed up, and with Monk, it becomes your turn again.
Does he not get a turn?
Oh yeah, I guess it starts all over again, right? Yeah, he's the highest one who, you know what, I'm gonna say he spends a whole turn just getting back up from that he was knocked prone. So literally it's just him crawling up from the thing, wiping himself off. And in this light, the light of the tree, you start to see a bunch of his skin is sloughing off now. And instead of seeing like red flesh underneath, you see like weird connective green tissue. Like this guy's got vines under his skin.
Yo, I cooked them for you, so you can eat them if you want.
Shut the
I'm
hell
gonna
up.
eat him because I want.
Shut the hell up, you losers. It's not over yet. And with that, it actually does become Monk's turn.
Yeah, I'm going to try and eat him.
All right.
What's that going to be?
That would be a bite attack, and if you were raging, you would actually get a little health back from that, but you're not, so it'll just be a regular old bite attack.
What do I have to roll first? Do I roll for his armor class first? or-
Yeah, you still got to roll to try him, but it's a +6, so don't forget.
+6? Okay.
You're a +6 biter.
Okay, that comes out to 18.
Okay, yeah, you definitely hit his armor class. And what is bite here? Oh, I have so many sheets open for bite attack, bite attack, bite attack. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, of course, yours is the last one. That would be 1d8 of piercing damage, +4.
Ooh, D8. 10. That car is bad. What is that?
It's the storm. I don't have to put any sound effects in this one.
I got 5, but do I add... With all my other attacks, I get +4 on it. Do I get +4 on this?
Yes,
too?
because this is a physical
Alright, so
attack.
that makes it 9.
Okay. How and where do you bite this guy? I'll let you paint the picture.
I bite him right on the head.
Okay.
I'm going to grab him by the shoulders and just start going down. Just, oh.
Again, this guy tastes terrible. This guy tastes earthy, and like, again, it's not...
I have been eating prison food for multiple months at this point, and he is currently cooked and roasted in moonshine. I will take it.
He's basically like the worst Brussels sprout you've ever eaten. That's kind of where he's...
So Brussels sprout.
So like a Brussels sprout, yeah? Pretty much. All right, Paul, it's up to you now. What are you going to do?
I am a wealthy billionaire. It is my entire existence pretending like I like things that taste terrible because they're exquisite.
Live in the gimmick.
Alright, so how's this guy looking health-wise?
Oh, he is all sorts of fucked up. The fire hurt him real bad, the fall almost killed him, and now a bear man is chomping on his head.
Okie dokie. Does he still have his rifle, and do I still have any psychic powers?
He has his rifle slung over his back right now, but is currently trying to use both of his hands to A, get off the ground, and B, try and push back the bear man who is biting him.
I would like to, if possible, psychically take that rifle off of his shoulder, hit him in the face with the butt of the gun, and then stick the barrel in his mouth.
Okay, I'm going to say that'll be you burning your last psychic point, but
I'm
yeah.
okay with that.
Roll me an Arcana and let's see if it works. And I'm going to say roll for advantage too, because he can't fight you because he's busy fighting off Monk right now, so I'll say that's an advantage.
Wait, how many tokens point things does he have?
4 corresponding to his level.
Did you just say he used his last one last time?
Did I? Did I say that?
Yeah, did I?
Did he? I thought he had 4 corresponding to his. He used 1 to read a mind, 1 to douse the tree,
if
1
it's
to
4,
shake the
then
tree.
this is the 4th one.
Okay, 1 to shake the tree. So yes, this is your 4th and final one. Good looking.
Okay. All right. 17.
17. That's enough. Yep, you smack him in the face, and I'll say that's 1d6 of damage that you smack him in the face for.
That gave me a 6.
Okay. Hot damn. Yeah, you smack him right upside the head there, and it is like legitimately split open right now. And
Cool. Is the barrel in his mouth?
It is now.
I want to pull the trigger.
It is now. He's trying to get out some last words. What the fuck?
Yeah. You sound a lot better once this gun goes off.
Badum tish. All right, so that's Paul's turn done. Now the Swampies are gonna try and get to move again. What is it? I'm gonna say they're all gonna try and rush Mr. Monk now because they're all in save their boss mode right now. So that's gonna be one gets a natural 20 right off the bat. So this is true desperation move for them. And I'm gonna actually roll damage for the first one now because this is the first natural 20 the bad guys have gotten. So that's gonna be a 1. Are you freaking serious? Okay, so that's 2 damage that it gets to do to you. But the other 2 get their chance.
Go away, I'm eating.
Yeah, 13 doesn't hit you. Yeah, you just push him back off there. 16, 17, just 17 hit you.
Yes.
Okay, so the first one hits, just not very hard. The second one misses. The third one hits, and he ends up doing 8 damage to you. So he actually gets a good spiky shoulder check on you.
All
right. The fourth one wastes its turn trying to get up in front of TechNoid, which it does. And with that, it actually ends up Splendini's turn again.
Fantastic. I don't want to become like a one-trick pony sort of thing with all this fire attack, but it does seem to be working out pretty good.
I'm a magic guy, not a fire guy.
Yeah. I mean, I could do something else, but I feel like it's probably best to just do as much damage as possible. I'm going to. How many more of these plant things do we have up left?
There's 3 ones that you burnt previously. They're all kind of huddled around Mr. Monk right now, trying to save their boss. And then there's the 4th one that was trying to deal with TechNoid, but fell down and had to waste a turn getting back up.
Oh boy, you say they're huddled?
Yeah, they're huddled.
You say huddled in a way that would let a cone of fire would hit them all, you think?
Almost exactly like a cone of fire would affect them very badly.
Oh man. Do you guys if Splendini's gonna turn to the group and says, they say a magician never does the same trick twice. However,
play the hits.
Yeah. In this instance, could you all maybe close your eyes just for a smidge? And I will do the exact same cone of fire move.
Amazing.
If that's cool.
Go for it. You got to beat 14.
That is a dexterity saving throw
right.
from.
I got to roll for them. It's a save or suck. You're right.
Yes.
They roll a 10, so they suck. And
Oh no!
and you can do full damage to them.
All right, 3d6. Come on, Freds.
Come on.
That gets doubled because they're weak to fire.
That's gonna be 2 Daphnes and a mystery machine. That's a 9.
Hot
9
damn.
doubled 18.
You pull
So
back,
Daphne is 4.
Yes.
as we're learning.
I'm doing the math on this in my head.
So you pull back, and again, you summon up your pyrotechnic arts there that would put a Vegas rock show to shame, and you let loose once again with a great flare blast, and these things are positively cooked. They turn to ash.
Nice. Splendid even.
Yep.
A little
Hold on,
razzle dazzle.
I'm gonna take a guess on something here. All right, so Fred is 6.
Yeah.
We know that Daphne is 4.
Okay.
We
This
know
is good.
that Scooby is 2 and the Mystery Machine is 1. So what
Yeah.
we're missing right now is 3 and 5.
You've been taking
I'm
notes.
going to guess
What a detective.
Shaggy is 5 and Velma is 3.
You had a 50-50 shot and you got it wrong. Oh no.
Well, you know what?
And
I'm
it's
glad
been
that
cooking
Velma
in
is
your
high.
head this whole time, too.
There was a scrappy on
I'm glad
there.
that Velma is high. I did
Look.
not have faith in the people who made these dice to get that and to do that, but they did a good job. Good for them.
Gotcha.
I think the idea is that Shaggy and Scooby are next to each other, 2 then 3,
That
because
would
they're
make
best
sense.
pals.
That makes sense.
There you go. I like that a lot. All right, so with Splendini's turn done, TechNoid, it's your turn now. What are you going to do?
So we only got the one guy who I'm just failing at killing right now.
Yeah, there's one henchman who wasted a turn getting up, and then, of course, there's the big boss that Monk and Paul are grappling with at the moment.
Who's got a better chance of living between those two right now?
What is it?
I feel like we need to keep somebody alive to like question them.
I mean, the henchman ain't gotten hit that much.
Okay.
So the henchman actually looks healthier than the boss at the moment.
I want to like just I don't want to kill this guy, but I definitely want to like mortally wound. Let me just do laser eye
Cool.
because everyone loves a good laser eye
Against
And I'm-
the henchman.
against the henchman, and I'm just specifically going for the knee.
Okay, sounds good. And this is non-lethal damage, so yeah, roll, see if you can beat his armor class.
All right, that is a 16.
That hits.
Cool. And then one laser eye coming up, guys.
Right on.
Super
Do it.
That's going to be 4 plus 1. That's going to be a 5.
Okay. You eviscerate this guy's kneecap, and he once again falls back into the mud.
Oh my god.
I just kind of look back over at the guys like, laser eye, guys.
I mean, I didn't set a tree on fire, but I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like some of us are doing more work than others, but
I'm
yeah,
just
you
saying,
have your victories. It's
look,
fine. It's fine.
The classic. Laser eye is classic. They like the classics.
Okay, so it's Agent Eco's turn again. He's going to try and break out of the bear hug hold that Mr. Monk has him in right now. So that's going to be opposed strength rolls. I'm going to roll a strength, and then you're going to roll a strength, Monk. And if he gets higher than you, he gets to break out.
All right. That is going to be 13.
That's a 4 on my end, so he stays in your fucking bear hug. My cool boss is very uncool. And with that done, what is it? Monk, it's your turn again.
I keep eating him.
You keep eating him. Roll for his armor class, but roll with advantage because you have him in like a bear hug, so it's not like he can get away.
The first roll was an 18. Do I even need to roll a second?
Yeah, that definitely gets him.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even add like strength or anything onto that. Yeah,
So
18.
okay, and your damage again because you're using your teeth is 1d8 plus 4.
Oh shit, that went way back there. That's going to be, it was what, plus 4 you said?
Yeah.
8.
8. Hot damn. So again, you crunch down, you can feel your teeth shattering this guy's skull. And again, he's just, bleeding all this green, foul-smelling ichor and everything. And he's starting to, like, actually get pretty pale at this point here. You feel that he might be on death's door. And hey, with that, Paul, it's your turn.
I pull the trigger on the gun that I've had in his mouth.
You know what? I'm just going to say that works because there's no coming back from that. You pull the trigger and boom, this man who was mean to you in the 60s is dead now.
Never forget. Never forget.
His body just hits the ground with a big, sickening thud. Again, mud and, moss and everything else flies everywhere. And yeah, that's the mission accomplished there. You've vanquished your foes.
Justice.
It's at this point, you can hear Walters come over. Your little earpieces that haven't gone off much this whole mission. And she says that, good job, boys. You completed your mission and you didn't die in the process. Another glorious day for the Deadbeat program.
Shit, I wasted the moonshine I was going to use to blow up the pipeline.
Wait, what?
This guy.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, thank you so much. We're happy to help.
Well, that's good, and you managed to do it before the hurricane even touched down. I'm honestly impressed. I'm sending Batterman out in the Osprey to pick you up. Maybe if you're good, you can get some McDonald's on the way back.
Hey, tell him we're not his kids, so could he actually pick us up and not leave it to his wife to pick us up?
Oh, I got that one. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And scene, everyone, on another thrilling episode of Capes and Crooks.
Nobody likes Bannerman.
Nope.
Likes Bannerman.
Man, when he becomes the final boss, everyone try and be surprised.
Yeah, okay.
It was me the whole time. We know Batterman.
We know.
You couldn't possibly.
You made me this way.
Debatable.
Don't give us
There's
credit
a lot
for
of
your
factors.
accomplishments.
Yeah.
Blaming other people for your problems. How you lost custody in the first place, Batterman.
Blame it on the rain that was falling.
Like the special ability divorce papers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you so much everyone for coming and joining us. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad we could get this one done. I've been sitting on this session for a while, and it's so cool that we could all make time for it. And we made pretty good time for the story as well. I thought this was actually going to end up going much longer than it did.
Well, I like the fact that we got a lot of B story and
it's
backstory.
good that our dice all worked together on that.
Yeah,
Now,
sure
I'm glad
did.
we ran into hillbillies with alcohol.
Mm-hmm. This green D20, this is going into dice jail.
For sure.
No, keep it. I love it.
Yeah, it's your favorite. It's your favorite fucking green dice. The green dice that loves the player. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching and listening. As always, we appreciate it. You can check out the show on iTunes, SoundCloud, basically anywhere where good audio podcasts can be found. Be sure to check them out because I'm actually trying to play podcast analytics on this one for a change because I want more people to listen to it. You can always find episodes on YouTube. I try and edit them up. I try and put extra art and music effects and everything for them. So even if you did watch the live stream, that doesn't mean you shouldn't also watch the YouTube version. So yeah.
I like the YouTube versions with the edits. They're really good.
Yeah,
Really
absolutely.
Any parting words, anyone? Anything you want to promote or anything right now? I give the floor to you, my wonderful players, for with whom there would be no game without.
I just want to promote the idea that 3D Doritos should come back.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't have much else to, hawk.
Why do you have to awaken that memory in me? Now I want those.
They're really good.
They
Welcome to
were
my
really
hell.
good.
Can I plug something really quickly?
Oh God, yes, please.
I have a somewhat new podcast out called It's Probably Not Aliens, where myself and a friend of mine, Tristan from Step Back History, we look at episodes of Ancient Aliens and debunk them, and it's a lot of fun. And
That's
you learn a lot of history along the way, and we make lots of jokes, and it's a very fun show, and it's available everywhere podcasts are. I'm really proud of it.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, check that out, everyone. Tell them Capes and Crooks sent you.
Yeah.
And on that note, everyone, I will close the book on this session, on this adventure, and we will be back again next time with another adventure of the Deadbeats on Capes and Crooks. Bye-bye, everyone.
See ya.
Bye-bye.